And howdy guys, today I'd like to talk with you about the Frontier AI chat and workflow automation feature. So this is really a powerful tool here. We can create a project, it's called within Frontier AI, and we can set our MCP servers that we want to work with. In our case, I've added the Gmail server and I can see all the tools of this specific MCP server, also known as a dedicated agent for a specific platform. And these are all the tools that I have access to. In this case, I want to create an automation that's just going to summarize my emails on a weekly basis. So I'm going to go with my list emails and let's look at the read emails. That looks pretty good. And I'm going to press save. And then I'm gonna go into a new chat, and here's a chat where I can also save memories, by the way, tell the chat to remember stuff about me. But in this case, I'm gonna create a new workflow. So if I'm gonna go into a new task, I'm gonna say, summarize my emails from the past week. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and run that. And then I'll even have a log of it. I'm going to give it a name of pretty much exactly this, and we'll talk a little bit more deeply in a moment about how we can actually expand on this as well. But we're just going to start with the very basics. And here is our run of what it's doing. When I ask it to summarize emails from the past week, it's running this tools of list emails. It got a bunch of emails, and then it's running another tool of reading the emails themselves. And this is the input. It's asking to read this email ID, and it's got all the output of it. So this is really powerful stuff that we can do over here with Frontier AI. Okay, cool. So that's pretty much that. And then it's going to actually summarize it, and boom. And that's pretty much all there is to it. The cool thing about it is that we can also add new agents, new MCP servers onto this automation, and we can even call this task straight within the chat as well. So let's look at an example of how we can add more MCP servers. And by the way, if any MCP servers are missing, then you can feel free to reach out and we can add them for you. And as you can see, we've got all these different MCPs, and it's standard practice for a lot of big companies now to release MCP files as well, MCP servers that users can then tie into. And the beauty of that is that you don't need to code all of these agents from scratch. You don't need to code a Gmail agent or Google Calendar agent or Cloud Run. Companies will actually release those, and you can simply add them to your Frontier AI instance or dashboard, and you will be able to leverage them over here. So that is pretty much how we can run automations. And of course, we can also create chats as well, which ask for example, here I created a chat which was from the last week of emails. I asked it for some information, and I can ask these agents questions via chat as well. So this and the beautiful thing about it is that as an admin, you'll also then have access to all of these runs that users are running on your server as well. So that is a little bit about the workflow automation that is possible with Frontier AI. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And of course, at any time, I can go in and add even new steps to a given flow. And yeah, that is pretty much the basics of it. Thanks, guys, and I hope you enjoyed.